Welcome to UPSC Explainer. Today, we are going to discuss The Hindu, October 7, 2023. What is the historical context related to Narendra Modi and the media mentioned in the article? The article references the Gujarat pogrom of 2002 and post its aftermath, Narendra Modi's interview with the BBC where he admitted to his weak handling of the media. What concerns are raised about the freedom of the press in India, especially after 2022? Concerns have been raised regarding the suppression of press freedom in India. Various media houses such as the BBC, NewsClick, NDTV, and Dainik Bhaskar have faced actions from the government under different pretexts. How does the current era compare with other periods in terms of press suppression? The article draws parallels between the current era, Indira Gandhi's emergency period, and Stalin's regime, suggesting similarities in terms of press suppression and plausible deniability. Can you detail the NewsClick controversy? NewsClick, a small news operation, has been at the center of a controversy, being accused of accepting funds from China to spread propaganda against the Indian government. How has India's global standing in press freedom changed over the years? India's ranking on the World Press Freedom Index has deteriorated. In 2023, it stood at 161 out of 180 countries, a drop from its 140th position in 2014. What has been the government's stance on actions against media houses? The government has defended its actions against various media entities, justifying them under the pretext of legal issues, while simultaneously spending heavily on media for promotional activities. How have GST revenues performed for India halfway through the financial year? Halfway through the fiscal year, India's GST revenues stand at over 9.92 lakh rupees crore. This marks an 11.1% increase from the April-September 2022 period. What is the forecast for India's GDP growth in the January-March 2024 quarter? The central bank anticipates a decline in real GDP growth for the January-March 2024 quarter, predicting it to slow down to 5.7% from 7.8% in the previous quarter. What are some areas of concern related to GST revenues? Some areas of concern include a noticeable slowdown in GST growth, especially for domestic transactions. There's also the impact of mandatory e-invoicing and the inclusion of pending dues from the GST regime's start. Additionally, there are discrepancies in goods import revenue figures compared to actual import bills. How has the introduction of mandatory e-invoicing and inclusion of past pending dues influenced the GST figures? E-invoicing became mandatory for firms with turnovers exceeding 5 crore rupees from August 1. Moreover, the September revenue figures incorporated pending dues from businesses since the GST regime began in 2017-18. These factors could have affected the reported figures, and a closer look is needed to determine the genuine growth. Context: Halhalia village, Araria district, Bihar, showcases the dynamics of migration and religious conversion. Significant portion of the village's population migrated to Punjab for work and returned as Sikhs. Migration, reasons and impact. Economic reasons: Bihar's agrarian society, lowest ranking on the Human Development Index, and a per capita income lower than many states lead to migration. Migrants seek jobs in Punjab, Delhi, Haryana, Maharashtra, and other states. Caste-based discrimination: Bihar's caste system, particularly towards Dalits and the Mahadalits, pushes many to seek respect and better social standing outside the state. Environmental factors: flooding by the Kosi River, known as the River of Sorrow, forces displacements and migrations. Conversion to Sikhism, reasons and impact. Religious appeal: Sikhism's principles of equality and respect attracted many from marginalized sections. Escape from caste discrimination: conversion perceived as a path to escape the shackles of caste-based discrimination. Societal perception: while some societal perception towards converts has changed, many still face discrimination and want to be officially recognized as Sikhs in government records. Community changes: the village of Halhalia has adopted many Sikh traditions and festivals. Economic conditions of those who migrated and converted have improved, with many being able to purchase agricultural land. Notable figures: Narendra Singh Rishadeo played a pivotal role in establishing Sikhism in Halhalia. Migrated to Punjab at 12, he returned and established the village's Gurdwara. Many other villages, influenced by figures like Narendra, have converted to Sikhism, seeking social respect and an escape from caste-based discrimination. States' right to release data. Justice Sanjeev Khanna supports state government's autonomy in releasing data, even amidst pending cases. The Bihar Caste Survey release is a testament to state rights within India's federal structure. NewsClick controversy. The Delhi police's fur against NewsClick highlights tension points between media freedom and government oversight. This situation reignites concerns over journalistic freedom in India. Sikkim flash flood. Flash floods in Sikkim have spotlighted the vulnerabilities of regions prone to natural disasters. The tragedy underscores the critical importance of proactive disaster readiness and management. Pakistan journalists' visa issues. Pakistan's journalists face visa delays for the 2023 ODI World Cup in India. Such incidents emphasize the broader need for smoother bilateral relations between the neighboring countries. Nobel Peace Prize 2023. Marjaz Mohammadi's recognition with the Nobel Peace Prize brings attention to activists operating in high-risk environments. The award symbolizes global solidarity with human rights advocates. Maldives President-elect's India stand. Mohammad Nasheed clarifies that the incoming Maldivian president will maintain a balanced approach towards India and China. This statement offers insight into the Maldives' diplomatic direction in the coming years. Social media and child abuse content. India's IT ministry urges major platforms to proactively filter out child abuse content, emphasizing online safety. This initiative marks a step towards a safer digital space in India. Anti-pollution measures. Urban centers in India, grappling with deteriorating air quality, are introducing anti-pollution measures. The government's action indicates a growing acknowledgement of the need to address environmental health challenges. The RBI considers high inflation a major risk to economic stability, maintaining the policy repo rate at 6.50%. Governor Shaktikanta Das emphasized the goal is to achieve a 4% inflation target. To enhance online transaction security, the RBI proposes to allow banks to tokenize debit or credit cards. This initiative aims to anonymize card details for better protection. India's recent decision to safeguard aircraft lessors during airline insolvencies may prevent potential losses of $1.20–1.3 billion. The move aims to reduce risks and maintain lessors' confidence in the Indian aviation market. After the Ministry of Corporate Affairs' announcement safeguarding aircraft assets during insolvency proceedings, the global leasing watchdog placed India on a positive watch list, reflecting improved sentiments. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.